All right, things are so crazy right now that this woman, Megan Thee Stallion, is going to be shot in the street. And she's going to tell us that she was more afraid of the police than the person that shot her. I'm not joking. My name is Nathan Laurie. If you are new here, we talk about the law and the facts. If you're about that life, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. All right, this is Gayle King interviewing Megan Thee Stallion, who tells her story. So I know a lot of you probably aren't into the hip hop world and the hip hop game, but her boyfriend is a Black Canadian rapper. She's a rapper, and some stuff happened where eventually she gets shot. So let's listen to the story, and I'll let you guys know what's up during. So check it out.
July 12th, 2020. Let's go there, Megan. That night changed everything for you.
Rapper Tory Lanez has been charged with shooting artist Megan Thee Stallion during an argument.
Megan Thee Stallion hit by multiple gunshots.
There was an argument in the car?
It was an argument because I was ready to go and everybody else wasn't ready to go.
All right, so let's just get the scene. They're arguing in the car, as you can see. She's ready to go, and nobody else ready to go. All right, so we got an argument. That's how all these crazy things start, with an argument.
But that's like normal friend stuff. Like, we fuss about silly stuff all the time. But I never put my hands on anybody. I never raised my voice too loud. Like, this was one of them times where it was like, it shouldn't have got this crazy.
It shouldn't have escalated to
Right.
the way that it did. Can you just briefly walk us through what happened that night? It starts, you're at a party at Kylie Jenner's house.
I had went there and we were just hanging out, and I was ready to go because I had been there all day.
So you guys end up in a car. You, Tory Lanez, your friend at the time, Kelsey, and his driver / security. Tory Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, is a Grammy-nominated rapper and singer from Canada. Kelsey Harris was one of Megan Thee Stallion's best friends from Houston. There was an argument, and you get out of the car, right?
At that point, the argument wasn't even with me. Like, the argument was with the two people in the backseat. So I asked the driver to pull the car over, like, I'm done with this. And I should have stayed out of the car. Like, I should have not got back in the car. And they was like, Megan, just get back in the car. We almost there. Like, just get back in. So I get back in the car. It's like it's getting worse.
The arguing in the car.
The arguing in the car is getting worse, and I don't want to be in this car no more. Like, because I see it's getting crazy. So I get out the car, and it's like everything happens so fast. And all I hear is this man screaming. He said, dance, and he started shooting. And I'm just like, oh my God.
Just so we're all on the same page. She's in the car with somebody. She gets out the car. They're arguing. Somebody points a gun at her and says, dance, B. Crazy, right? Crazy.
Like, he shot a couple of times. And I
So
was
is
so
he
scared.
in the car, shooting from the car, Megan? How
He is standing up over the window, shooting. And I didn't even want to move. I didn't want to move too quick, like, because I'm like, oh my God, if I take the wrong step, I don't know if he can shoot something that's like super important. I don't know if he could shoot me and kill me. Like,
Were you afraid for your life at that time?
I was really scared because I had never been shot at before. And I looked down at my feet because I wasn't even, the adrenaline is pumping so hard. I'm not sure if he hit me. Like, I feel it, but I don't understand what's happening. So I look down at my feet and I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm really bleeding. So I like drop down and I crawl in somebody's driveway. Like, I can't believe you shot me.
And what is he saying, Tory Lanez saying
He's
after
apologizing. He's, I'm so sorry. Please don't tell nobody. I'll give y'all $1 million if y'all don't say nothing. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you offering me money right now? Help me. Like, and if you sorry, just help me. Like,
But at that moment,
we didn't even make it to the house. Like, somebody.
So we're clear. She gets out the car. He jumps up, dance, be dancing, ba, 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 ba. Shoots her in the leg. Remember, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that clip from, what is it? Goodfellas. Spider. Check out this clip.
Fucking step and fetch him. Everybody else, you'll fucking run. Run for me, you prick. Dance. Dance the fucking drink back here. A little prick. Hey, what's that movie that Bogart made?
Which one?
The one where he played a cowboy. Only the one.
The Oklahoma Kid.
Shane?
Oklahoma Kid. Shane. Oklahoma Kid. That's me. I'm the Oklahoma Kid. You fucking farmer. Dance. Dance. Yahoo, you motherfucker. Come on. Come on, you. Dance, you little prick. Now he's moving. He's making
me. Henry, what happened?
He's got him in the foot, Tommy. He's fucking
doctor.
All right, so he got shot in the foot. What is it, a big fucking deal?
Vito, get a towel. Nice fucking game.
Hey, take him to Ben Casey, the little prick. Look, let him crawl there like he crawls for the fucking
Take him
drink.
down to the doctor. Take him to the doctor down the street.
Fucking prick.
Feels like his bones are all shattered. Come on,
Hey, don't get me upset now. I'll make a big fucking thing out of it, Spidey, you little prick. You're trying to make me think what the fuck I did here. It's an accident. Fuck it. Little fucking actor.
I got a great hand.
A little
Win or
prick. Yeah, I'm in. 800.
of course.
That's exactly what happened here, right? Spider was shot with Goodfellas when he was dance and shot his foot and shot Spider's foot.
Somebody had already called the police, and it was like so many of them. It was helicopters. I was like, oh my God, we all about to die. Like the George Floyd incident had just happened. The police are definitely very much shoot first, ask questions after. So I'm like, it's a hot gun in the car. I'm bleeding. I've been shot. They about to kill somebody. Like something bad is about to happen.
Hold on. So she's more worried about the cops, right? So get this. Somebody has just shot her. Somebody just shot this woman, right? Dance, B, shot her in the foot. She's on the floor. She's in shock. She's saying, I need help. Call the police. Call somebody. They call the police. And now she's like, the police are going to kill us? Really? The thing that gets me with this type of ridiculous thinking is that more black people are killed by other black people, by magnitudes more than are killed by police, right? Don't get me wrong. Police killings are, when it happen and they're unjust, I understand it, right? I understand that if you're a minority, then it happens to you more often than it would happen to someone who's not a minority. We understand all that. But if you've just been shot and you need help and you call police for help, why would you believe that they're there to kill you? That doesn't make any sense. What she's saying doesn't make sense. Then why call them? If you're so afraid of the police, then why ask somebody to call? And then when they do call them, then pretend like, but I really didn't want you to call the police. This is this weird mentality she's portraying. But it shows you, just because you can sell a record doesn't mean you're all up there.
Mm-hmm. So somebody hears the gunshots, they call the police. The police
what you should
come,
do. Yes.
And they say what to you?
So now she's been shot. Like the police are gonna come. Are you okay? Who shot you? Right? Let's stop. Let's get the person with the gun. Right? Let's get you to a hospital. Let's see what happens. Let's see what she says.
Tell everybody to get out the car.
Everybody got to get out the car.
TMZ obtained video from that night.
And then you could see the footage of me.
That's how limping.
In the swimsuit, limping backwards, feet bleeding.
And they say to you, what happened here?
I don't remember everything they said to me, but I remember them asking me what's happening, what happened to you. And I didn't want them to kill any of us or shoot any of us. So I just said I stepped on glass because I didn't
Why did you say that? Why didn't you say he shot me?
For some reason, I was just trying to protect all of us because I didn't want them to kill us.
So hold on. This is ridiculous. So you've been shot, right? The police got you. They're there. They're like, what happened to you? You've been shot. And she's like, I stepped on glass because I didn't want the police to kill us. How? They're not going to kill anybody. They didn't help you. You just told them, right? I've been shot. Right? Like, and I'm more worried about the police killing me because George Floyd? What are you talking? Like, this is, people actually think this ridiculousness. Really? Is she, like, this is embarrassing, to be honest with you. right? You've just been shot in the street by some maniac. The police are there. They're there with you. They're like, hey, are you okay? What happened to you? You can speak to them. You can say, this guy just shot me. Instead, I stepped on glass because the police might kill everybody here. This doesn't even seem rational, what she's saying. But in the hood, they're like, yeah, don't talk to the police. Yeah. If somebody shoots you, you shouldn't tell the police nothing. No, if somebody shoots or stabs me, yes, and I know who you are, I'm going to report you to the police and hopefully I'm going to testify against you at trial if I'm still alive to do so. You are going to jail. I'm going to do everything possible. I don't, but it's starting to get a little crazy.
Like, even though this person just did this to me, my first reaction still was to try to save us. Like,
save from who? The guy?
Die.
From who? The maniac with the gun that just shot you, or the police who you just called to help you? So this makes absolutely. If this makes sense to you in the comment section, please let me know. But this makes no sense. What she's saying makes me feel like there's more to this story. Maybe she shot herself, or I don't know. Tory maybe said he shot. I don't know. But this makes no sense. Someone shot you. You begged, somebody called the police. I've been shot. You'll crawl on the floor. The next thing you know, you're really, I stepped on. Have we gotten to the point where if you're black and someone else black shoots you, you're more afraid to call the police because you think the police are going to kill you who've already been shot than stop the person from continuing to harm you? This isn't rational thinking, people. This is ridiculous.
So I just said, I stepped on glass. So when I see people trying to use that against me, like trying to act like I'm lying, oh, she stepped on glass, she never got shot. I'm the one who said I stepped on glass. I was lying to protect all of us. And sometimes I wish I really would have never said that.
You wish you would have just told the truth.
I wish I would have told the truth, but if it saved all of us from dying, then that's just probably what it was meant to be.
So when you told the police you stepped on glass, did they believe you?
I don't know.
So how did you go from the glass, did you go to the hospital?
So they took me straight to the hospital. And
saving her, right?
The police questioned me. And
take her to the hospital.
Glass.
You still stuck with that story.
I stuck with it. It was glass.
Still glass.
And right as
So you're in the hospital now. The police are with you. They not shooting. There's nobody to be killed. Nobody to be shot, right? We're in a hospital, for God's sake. All right, so what really happened to you? I stepped on glass. She's going to be a tough witness. It's going to be a tough witness for the DA. Going to be a tough witness for the DA.
Hey, we done with this. We leaving. The doctor came in and he was like, you know, you got bullets in both of your feet. Like, you got fragments in this foot, and it's like right on the back of your Achilles. And I'm like,
there is a medical report that says that there were bullets, that you had been shot. And the medical report also says that to this day you still have
bullet fragments
in your
my
foot.
feet.
And there are still many people, as we sit here today, Megan, that don't even believe you were shot.
There is a hot gun in the car.
Yeah.
What else? What happened?
In text messages obtained by CBS News, Kelsey Harris, the other woman in the car, texted Megan's security guard saying, "Help, Tory shot Meg."
I really thought that we were all friends. And sometimes I feel like I put the blame on myself because when my mom passed, I just felt like I was looking for some type of family.
All right, so she's going to now go into the emotional piece of the messaging and whatever. But I want to ask you people out there in the audience, right? I really need to understand this. Now, I understand Black Lives Matter, and I understand the movement, right? I understand that we want equal justice under the law. No matter what color, creed, no matter what your background is, we all want to be treated fairly. But, this woman's fear is irrational. And her story makes no sense. She was shot by someone. She's fearful of the police because of the narrative out there, right? And this is probably why we have this huge crime problem now, because people have been told police are evil. They are coming in to kill you. Don't call the police because they're worse than the people who are doing it. Giving the criminals out there the ability to have free reign, right? Because if someone shoots you, let it go. Don't call the police because the police may come in, for God's sake, they may kill the shooter. But she's saying that they're going to kill us all, right? Think about what world that she believes that she lives in, where she's been shot. They call the police get there, and she believes that it's possible for police just fight, just to kill everybody right there, just spray the whole thing down and kill everybody because of George Floyd. This, I think, is the problem. This is the problem. This is the problem with this left-wing ideology of all police bad and the black community can't trust the police, even when the police departments are full of black people. This is insane. And this is the reason, the way this woman's thinking, the way they've got her so messed up in the mind about police violence and the black experience in America, is that she now, in the black community, looks like a fool. Because they say, we don't believe you got shot. You said it was just glass, unless you're an idiot. And now she's telling this story, and people are saying that story doesn't make any sense, because it just doesn't. Right? It just doesn't. When you're in the hospital and everything is calm, you're still saying you were stepped on glass and you got bullet fragments inside there. So yeah, it's going to make people not believe your story. But I believe this woman was shot. I believe she was shot by Tory Lane. I believe the police report and the evidence they put out. But on the flip side about it, I think as a black person in America, our mentality has to change. Right? Our mentality on why we call police, our mentality on what police are there to do, our mentality on teaching your children that police are there to help, that if you need help, call the police. If somebody shoots you, call the police and have them come. And when they come, say, that person has shot me, right? Or say, that person is the bad person, and let them deal with it. Now, if Tory Lane wants to go and have a shootout with the police and get shot, that's on him, right? That's on him. That's not on you. Because he shot you. If I'm a crazy man and I'm just giving a crazy opinion, let me know in the comment section. Sorry, I know this is a little bit more emotional video, but I just see too many victims out there today that are getting shot, that are getting stabbed, that are getting robbed, who are not calling police and not telling people what happened to them and letting these criminals get away with this stuff and thinking that it's a good thing. But no, it's a bad thing. What she's saying is a bad thing. And maybe there's a multi-layered approach to this thing where police have to start doing more public relations in the minority communities to let people like this know we're here to help. They pay us to come help. And I think on the opposite end, I think the community needs to get down there and say, hey, listen, when we call the police to come to a scene of a shooting or something like this, police aren't there to hurt people. Police are there to stop and make sure everybody is okay. And if someone does get hurt, it's not because police are there to do it. It's because police are reactionary, right? Somebody has a gun, shoot at police, they shoot back. If they go there and people put the guns down and put their hands up, more than likely, nobody's going to get shot. But again, that's a crazy opinion from me. Let me know how you feel in the comment section. My name is Nate the Lawyer. I'm out of here. Peace.